Which one's where?
On the...
Wait, we're starting again. I started the video one more time.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the things that we don't like people taking pictures of.
Guys, we're over at an Occult shop here in Salem. We had to start the other video over because the air conditioning unit is very loud and it started to work, so everybody needs to reintroduce ourselves. I'm yours truly, you know me. This is Samantha Fix, and this is Stuart Cunningham. Yes. And we're at the Magic Candle Shop.
No.
It's a Magic Parlor.
A Magic Parlor, I'm sorry.
The Magic Parlor.
The Magic Parlor.
Make sure you add the No,
yes.
just kidding.
The Magic Parlor.
In Salem, Massachusetts.
Yes.
We're going to be doing a series of videos on occult shops in Salem.
Nice.
Just to get a feel for what's here and how the community is really doing, because we were here in last summer.
As for how the community's doing, I can't tell you too much. I'm new. I just started working here in October.
Okay.
My uncle let me work for him. He owns the shop, so I can tell you a little bit about what he's told me.
Oh, what has he told you?
Well, he bought the shop from Frank,
Okay.
the original owner. Now, Frank started the shop
Okay.
about 25 years ago.
That's
So,
yeah.
this is one of the older stores in Salem. I believe the only one that's older is Crowhaven Corner.
Okay.
I think they're the oldest in Salem.
Yes.
So, but speaking of like ancient things and old people, I'm not going to say ancient people, she'll be mad at me. We have Therese Devereaux is one of our readers here.
Oh.
And she is a founding member of the Black Isis Doves from Rory Cabot's coven.
Okay.
So she's like one of the first. She is a third-degree high priestess.
Okay.
Why do I not have the Sorry, I'm having an issue with anything with S today. I don't know why, but it's just a thing.
Could be a semantic things.
So did you, I did notice you have a mixture of things in here that are pretty like standard fare, but then I'm looking at the invocations that are posted, and I'm looking at some of like the almanacs. You have the water almanac, which you barely see anywhere.
We like to carry things that are authentic. Yeah, we'll carry the gag gifts and stuff like that because they're as authentic as they can get because they're supposed to be fake.
Yes.
Some stuff is very heavy duty. I picked up a number of statues.
Carrying things that aren't real. I mean, yeah, we have the resin statues, but again, that's for symbolism.
Yes.
It doesn't. We're not advertising it as, you know, the original Baphomet statue, which some places have done in the past, but never at this store.
That's very good.
And we did have this weird psychic war going on recently. Anybody who does tarot, or I guess you would know the tarot decks, would basically what they had been doing is they had been leaving cards like the Emperor, and just like these cards that are supposed to be good things, right? They're leaving them upside down.
They're inverting them.
They're inverting them and trying to cause us financial ruin.
Yes.
So what we had done was we had a Haitian priest come in, and he and Therese as well did her thing. They bound the offender's magic. We have it in a jar. You can see it in a jar in salt with 2 cross nails, and it's bound in red beads or something like that. It's apparently it's powerful binding magic. But the main point of putting it out there was to tell them, listen, we know what we're doing. We're not idiots. Knock it off.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to make a good stand.
But you guys wanted to know about the artifacts and stuff like that, and I'm sorry. I'm a terrible interview. ADHD is a terrible thing.
I understand that. No, so...
I've had that.
I've had it since I was 5, so...
So, in the store, it's been here for about 25 years, and you guys are the second owners. So
yes, we purchased it last year. Well, my uncle purchased it last year.
Last year. We noticed was a couple of the stores we saw this summer went out of business. Are you finding less people coming in, or?
Honestly, we do all right.
Okay.
Seems like you do. You have a number of customers while we were here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today was slow.
Okay.
It's good for winter, but it's slow. It's bad for spring.
Okay.
But it's cold out, so it's kind of winter.
Kind of winter. Into the spring.
October is the
high month.
That is the season.
Yeah.
Even in December, and we can do all right in January.
Okay.
But not great.
Okay.
We're a small business. We only have one location.
Yeah.
But the store's not small per se. I mean, I see you have an array of things here. You know, while you're talking, let me just like take a look, show the viewers at the same time. You know, while you're talking. You know,
you'll notice that the store has a variety of things. Like I said, some of them are standard fare, but a lot of I've noticed a lot of really authentic things in here, which I find very interesting.
I can actually point something out that's authentic.
Okay.
We can move this around too,
Yes.
because I can't sit back here the whole time.
That's good.
We
We
have
like
the new
moving.
voodoo dolls from New Orleans.
So their stores wouldn't handle them.
The person that we spoke to a couple of people. They said they wouldn't sell them in other stores because they were too creepy, or they were too realistic, or they were too close to the real deal. So we're like, all right, we'll sell them.
Cool.
Strip and die.
You have an Ouija board there. That's heavy duty.
That's a resin glass
Yes.
top. It's pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a real Ouija board, but it's pretty. That's one of those things you were talking about. That it's cool, but it's not
Right.
what you're after.
Yes.
These pots are nothing, but these. This
Oh
is one of
Lord,
those
that's
heavy
got to be like 80
items.
pounds.
45.
45. Okay.
I'm caught.
Yeah.
These are hand wrought iron, and were forged in the 17th century, which means they were actually made in the 1600s.
Hundreds, yeah.
These actual ones.
These
Wow.
are authentic. They're $1,500 for the pair.
Yeah.
We accept offers, but
Yeah.
some people have just been weird. They're like, oh yeah, we really like it. We're gonna come on down, and they waste their time. They come in $5.
What are you talking about?
What?
Yeah.
Like, I think you mean
500 each.
500 to start at. And he's like, no, 5. It's weird people. There's a lot of characters in Salem, so
Yes.
you got to get used to that. We got a lot of random.
Yes.
Things. We have Tibetan singing bowls. We have Ganeshes. We have. Hell, you can buy a dolly if you need to.
You're talking about like for a moving company, or you mean
Like
Parton?
this.
Dolly Parton. Bottoms.
She's not playing. She might do for sale one day.
We have a blue lapis stone Ganesh right here.
Oh.
It's that tiny little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually lapis stone. It's not a resin.
No, it's lapis.
Oh, okay.
That's
I like your figurines. They're very nice.
yeah. I mean, we have like these things. These are the resins and pewter. More resin and pewter. Then we have
Very eclectic, very detailed. They're fine quality. I mean, I like them. I haven't touched all of them, but they seem
They've got
quite
good weight
solid.
to them.
Yeah.
They do. They're not super light. We have the scarab beetle stone carvings from ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
Those are really cool. If you
Those are
even-
those are reproductions, or those are original.
I believe those are original.
Oh well, son of a gun. Oh,
Yeah.
that would explain their price.
Yeah, they're $100 each. they're like near artifact level quality. You know,
Yeah.
it's like something
Yeah.
you come into a store and you're like, what?
They're not souvenir, but they're not artifact. There's something in
They're
between.
definitely higher than souvenir.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we have the Triceratops rib fragment. That was found in South Hill Creek, South Dakota. So
They're the
that's
ones I see. The globes, a whole number of things. Yeah, you have the wands
Native
over there.
American- Yep, the chakra wands right here. That one is amethyst. It's pretty cool.
The goblets. Yeah.
The goblets are new actually. The ones in the back there. We had silver goblets. They're a little small, and because the owner didn't actually bother, the original Frank didn't. He just assumed they were plated. They were actually solid, but we still sold them for the $8.95. So
Yeah, no, nothing to sneeze at there. You have the other section of the shop. You have the incense over here. I'm just going through everything here. Hold on a sec, folks. I'm just giving you an overview here of additional things. It's actually a pretty large selection of a variety of goods.
Okay.
Wait a second. We can go to the front to the other section now.
Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to give people an overview.
Yeah.
It's a fairly,
another thing that we can look at real quick is one of the things I like to point out to other people. We have the multi-creature display. Those are real
Yes, yes.
insects in acrylic.
yeah.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera for your viewers, but it's about 2.5 inches thick. And
Yeah, it is very thick. I see it. Yeah. It's substantial. I took footage of it before, but it's quite a conversation piece.
Yeah.
Not for the faint of heart.
Yes.
it is.
Oh, baby mermaid.
That is a handmade sculpture by the guy who did it. He runs the Gemini Corporation.
Okay.
It's a little art studio in Texas, I believe. And
Okay.
he's a friend of my uncle's. So
Yeah.
we have the Fiji Mermaid 1 and Fiji Mermaid 2.
Ah.
And then that which he is actually known for, the Gemini skeleton. The Ouija board behind that is from 1950, I believe.
Oh.
We had one from 1910. The founder of the Talking Board Society, not the founder, the president right now of the Talking Board Society, which is the society for all the Ouija
Ouija
boards and
boards,
stuff
yes.
like that. They're actually pretty famous. He was just in here the other day. He came and took it.
Oh,
So he's a friend of my uncle's as well.
okay.
So I get to meet all kind of interesting people.
Yes, you do.
About 3 months ago, one of the head makeup artists on the movie X-Men Apocalypse came in. So, like I said, got to meet some really weird people.
Very cool people.
Yeah.
So,
This is mostly gag gifts.
yeah, and you have a good, and so what I've noticed is the front part of your shop seems to be gag gifts, stuff that tourists
It's
will
more
come in.
tourist friendly,
leave.
and then we have things for locals and people that know what they're doing.
Doing in the back. So you've really kind of divided the store with
Well,
like
for-
this, like, kind of, I don't know, mid-range, like it's like a transition.
It does.
It's very
Yes.
interesting.
The other thing is, that's also for people who think they know what they're doing. So we cater to them just as much.
Yes.
Just a little bit more sarcastic.
I
No,
like
man.
that.
Ouija boards existed in the 60s, and anything before that is fake. Sure. You know what? That's super.
Yeah.
Point on. You
Good
just-
job, man. You should teach
Yeah.
history or something like that.
I call people like that $10 douchebags. They're not a full douchebag,
Well,
they're just a $10.
He was with his wife, and I get he was trying to show off, and he couldn't be wrong.
No.
So, but it's like,
Oh, the cat is cool. I like him.
oh yeah,
Yes.
there's that cat, this foam rubber one, which is cool. They're up there because
Yeah.
people like to play with them.
Oh, you could see that. What I found interesting was we just went to the Witch Museum.
Oh, cool.
Oh, he's just fascinated.
So I
with
had
that.
to.
I like it. I like that stuff. I do.
He loves this stuff. We just went to the Witch Museum, museum, and did the thing, and they said 2 dogs were killed. No cats, just the 2 dogs.
Jeez, I actually didn't know that.
Right, and I was like, okay, so all of the
Those
stuff.
bastards killed dogs.
Right. But my whole thing is
Unforgivable.
all the souvenirs and everything have cats on them. What about the poor dogs?
Well, dogs are already man's best friend. So, and cats, we all know, are actually evil and plotting to kill you in your sleep.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Shh. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
We have these things, whatever the
Yeah.
heck these things are.
Tricks,
more of
magic
them down there.
tricks.
Yes, magic. This is one of the aspects of the store that we're trying to improve upon. We're trying to get more
Oh.
of. We're trying to learn more about. Me, I'm too busy doing other shit, but my uncle, he's in Vegas right now. I'm sure he's going to come back with a whole bunch of knowledge.
Yeah, and cool stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. There's actually a really big magic shop in New York. It's like this size and all it has is magic stuff.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So definitely there's a lot to it.
This is more my uncle's forte here, again, is the transfers, the special effects.
Oh, does he do stage makeup?
He's actually a makeup artist.
Okay.
I think that's where I was feeling like we got off track for a second. My uncle's a makeup artist. He's worked on Jumanji, Fever Pitch.
Okay.
Now more recently, Super Troopers 2, Manchester by the Sea, Bleed for This,
Oh, wow.
Patriots Day,
Oh, a good number of them.
Ted 1, Ted 2. Basically any big movie and small movie that comes into Massachusetts, New England, he's there.
Very cool.
He's also directed his own film.
Oh, nice.
Actually, 2 of them. He written and directed one of his own personal films. It's God of Vampires. It was featured in Fangoria,
Okay.
I believe in 2004.
Okay.
This your uncle.
Yeah, he owns the store. So
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It's a big budget film. Well, I mean, it's not
No,
a Hollywood
God of
budget.
Vampires was God of Vampires. I think was 20,000.
It's stone
Well,
film.
Not 100%.
I was going to say, to be able to make a good film on a shoestring budget, that's a skill all its own. What comes to mind is Roger Corman. He was making them since the 50s. Yeah, I think he's dead now, isn't he? Roger Corman, is he dead?
I'm not actually good with names. And
He actually had Harvey Keitel long before Tarantino used him in his films, or The Bad Lieutenant, or From Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, but it was interesting to see that. But it's an ability to be able to make a good film on a shoestring budget.
I'm sure you want to deal with your customers.
You guys need help with anything?
Okay.
All right, let me know if you have any questions.
So,
I am
you
actually
just...
much better at customer service than that. I apologize.
No,
I'm
no,
very
you're
tired.
good. No. My question is, you said you were new to town, so did you grow up here and come back?
No, I've never actually grown up in Salem.
Oh, okay.
I've worked I've lived all over, but never Salem. I've lived in North Andover. I've lived in Reading. I've lived in Southbridge,
Okay.
which is a shitty place. If you've ever been there, I suggest you avoid it. There's a common meme on Facebook. It's Simba, the Lion King, and they go, "What's that?" Oh, all that you can see is this, and da da da. Oh, what's that? Lynn, Southbridge, Worcester, Dorchester. You must never go there.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Okay, so good to know. No Dorchester. You won't be going there.
More figurines.
Dorchester's okay in the daytime as long as there's not a power outage and it's a heat wave.
Okay.
It's Boston. Oh, come on.
It's Boston. So you've grown up in Boston your whole life, though.
No, actually not Boston itself, but
Okay.
again, like outer areas.
Okay.
I lived in Connecticut for a while, in Western Connecticut. I've lived in Rhode Island. Now I'm living in New Hampshire. So
I think we've circled the whole store. I think.
I've actually circled the whole store.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the parts that you guys are allowed to see.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some parts that are hidden. Ha ha ha.
Well, the basement
Yeah,
is
yeah.
not allowed because,
Yes.
First off, anybody who's even your height has to bend down, and we're worried about somebody hitting their head. Second off, there's construction going on down next door. Then they've been jackhammering. And the building's old. So we'd rather not have anything hit somebody and hurt them.
Very good.
And also, there's the tunnels.
Tunnels.
Yeah, the
Oh.
old Salem tunnels.
What old Salem tunnels?
So there's this thing, I guess, and we've had people come and write books about it and study it. There's these old tunnels that are supposedly under Salem,
Okay.
and that we have a cinder blocked off area, which is supposed to be one of the tunnels, and the town came in and blocked it off.
The town came in and blocked it off?
Interesting. I never knew about tunnels in Salem.
No.
But again, this is from people that they're reputable, but not reputable.
This is
So-
like Portland's underground.
Yeah, it's a rumor, but it's a rumor that a lot of people believe in. So
Yes.
maybe it
It's
is.
more substantial or substantiated than some other things.
Yeah, and some things.
Yes. I come from Portland, Oregon, and Portland, Oregon has the Shanghai tunnels, where it's supposed to be that people would go to bars, get drunk, and then they Shanghai them and take them out to sea, and they'd wake up with a hangover
They
on board.
probably just carried them out on their shoulders and went, no, he's drunk.
But there are tunnels in Portland. I
I
was.
think these are supposed to be Prohibition era tunnels.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
would work too. See, there are tunnels, but the history behind them, not so much. I'm not so sure. But I know there are tunnels because I actually managed an apartment complex, and we had the tunnels in our building, and we could walk from our building to this bar that was called the Shanghai Bar, all the way underground into these tunnels.
Nice.
And they were super creepy.
And I bet you they let them be creepy, but not really creepy.
No, they weren't unimproved. So they were just creepy because only the people that had access to the basement of certain buildings had access to them. So the only reason me and my friends got there,
Just because you had a key. To
yeah, the key.
I have the key.
I had the key, and then one of my friends actually had to climb
No,
up
but it
over
is
a
I
wall.
who have the real key, huh?
But that's another story.
That's cool, no?
Yeah, but
Thanks,
they have
sir.
all that. I mean, we also have secret Soviet facility.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. It's not secret.
No, it's good. It's
I
good
was
work
thinking
so
you'd
well.
like this.
He's
No, no.
running-
No, I was just in Moscow for a couple of years, and then I was in St. Petersburg, Russia.
Oh, so you've been to Russia.
Sure.
How bad is my bad accent?
No, it's legal enough for American capitalist people.
Listen. I'm not going to badmouth FSB. I mean, they are not KGB, or are they?
No,
they didn't
it's
even
no-
bother to exchange B. What is going on here?
No, it is new and improved.
It's like, trust me, they are not the same thing. It is completely different.
You know,
Do not pay attention to the B.
yeah, that's right. I was going to say, you know what's interesting is on a lot of the cathedrals in St. Petersburg, which is considered Russia's second capital after
Yeah.
Moscow,
Yeah.
all the ones that were built by the French architects, they're not the ones with, these kind of domes because those are strictly Orthodox, but the ones with the columns. And they actually have Masonic symbols on them. So when Tsar Peter modernized Russia in the 18th century, because he wanted it to catch up to Western Europe, because this is Eastern Europe, a lot of it was built by Masonic architects. And in my country, the Ukraine, on the 500 hryvnia bill, you have the pyramid with the eye. And on the $1 bill, you have the pyramid with the eye. So this is not entirely without basis that this is a symbol of international banking families. Along with the sign, Novus Ordo Seclorum, the Order of the Ages, right? And the 13
speaking of-
steps, yeah.
Signs and ancient things.
Mm-hmm.
How about the Baphomet?
Ah.
Do you know much about that?
Baphomet statue right there.
So this is resin. I mean, it looks really
Yes,
good.
it does
But,
look very good.
We've done a little bit of research into it because we wanted to know what is up with the Baphomet. Everybody calls it one thing or the other. They say it's Satan. That's not true.
No.
It's actually a symbol cooked up by the Catholic Church so that they could use it to kill the Knights Templar.
Who had made a fort.
This is propaganda bullshit.
Yes.
Right here. The Knights Templar had become too powerful after the Crusades, and so the Catholic Church, being the Catholic Church, they decided to kill them all, brand them as heretics and have them murdered.
That's right. And they fled into
And they
Cumberland
fled
and
and-
Switzerland. That's why it's a stronghold. Yep, that's right. And since that very day, England and Switzerland are the two main controlling countries of the world. Switzerland has all the gold supplies, and England is home of the Rothschilds, who have most of the stock in the U.S.
There's
Federal,
no
which is the Fiat
proof of
Capital.
where the Knights Templar went, but they went somewhere because they were just too powerful to just vanish. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Those men were brutal, veteran fighters.
Yes.
They had political power, they had noble birth, they had money. I'm sorry, they didn't just vanish after a string of attacks in a week.
No, no,
It's
no.
ridiculous. It almost seems like they were like, so the Catholic Church is going to attack us, huh? All right. Oh God!
A lot of this has gone. A lot of this has gone underground to this very day, and there were some connections about the transfer of gold out of the fall of the Tsarist Empire into the hands of the Swiss banks, and there were some people, and this is a long story unto itself that I don't want to get into right now. But the purpose, the purpose of the Russian Revolution was not about freeing the serfs or the peasants. It was about transferring the gold. That's right. It was about taking the gold out of the hands of the Tsarist family and putting it into the.
And as
Swiss
history
banks.
is tied from Christianity to the occult and back again, and to the money families that now still, I believe, control most of global corporations.
Yes, but
Money
not paper
controls
money.
the
Not paper
For
money.
money.
Paper money is just a small segment of what we have. The real money,
Okay,
they
I'm-
sold-
Oil,
Yes.
diamonds.
Gold, oil, diamonds, the real guy. Not guaranteed overnight delivery. Okay, it's been a real pleasure with you,
It was
sir.
nice to meet you guys.
Yes.
The tarot decks. Would you like to?
Yes. I
Yes.
wanted to take that tarot deck, and guys, make of this what you will. We have other videos, and wave at the other customers, who've been patiently waiting for this.
Yes.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize you were done.
Okay, thank you so much, and we'll make more videos.
I'll be right up. Just let me